Hello everyone. Today I am presenting the topic related sensors under the guidance of Ashwin Chandore sir. Talking about introduction. A sensor is a technological device which can be detect the major physical properties like a temperature, pressure, light or any ambient functions, and it converts into physical signals into in electrical signals like a data in graphs, in symbols like which can be showing in a dashboard of car. It's one type of electronic systems which can be provide in information like enable automated responses in variable applications. In in a car there are different types of sensor which can be mounted in outside of the car, and they are transferring their information inside the car in terms of signals and all the things. In car there are different types of sensors like temperature sensors, pressure sensor, proximity sensors, light sensors, accelerometer sensors, ultrasonic sensor, gyroscope sensors, infrared sensors, humidity sensors, gas sensors. We are seeing the information is one by one. Temperature sensor which can be monitor the engine coolant temperature or a radiator temperature to maintain the temperature of engine like in a certain amount, like a range like up to 100 degrees Celsius or 120 degrees Celsius. Talking about pressure sensors, each is which is mounted in nearby axles of tires and which can be monitoring the pressure of tire for four wheels. When the pressure of one wheel is low and is showing the beep in dashboard. Talking about light sensor which is automatically adjust the headlight based on ambient light, like when car is traveling on a hill stations like the and the certain angle is present on road and the light goes in upward direction. This light sensor which can works like they are focusing towards downside and gives focus on road. Proximity sensors assist in parking by detecting the nearby objects, like when are reversing our car in parking stations and it's showing the reverse camera and showing the some angle like we are inclining our vehicle towards that object or anything. Accelerometer which can detect the rapid acceleration of car. When we accelerating our car it's showing the certain speed or acceleration in terms of accelerometer. Ultrasonic sensor which can be used in reverse parking for detecting any object is behind of that car or not. Gyroscope sensor which can be stabilize vehicle motion in electronic stability controls, like when we removing our hands on steering it can be automatically converting in gyroscopic mode and like using ADAS feature also. Infrared sensor which can be detect the passenger object in vehicle interior or safety, means when door is unlocking or not, and all that things should be detected by that infrared sensors. Humidity sensors controls cabin air quality by monitoring humidity levels. When we monitoring the AC there are three modes: manual, auto and which can be detect the internal temperature of car using the humidity sensor and giving the air quality inside the car. Gas sensor detect the harmful gases like CO2 inside the cabin. In new CNG car these gas sensors are very precise, maintain the location and all the readings should be giving in proper maintaining. When they detect the harmful gas certainly they are triggering the ventilation systems, like there are fire extinguisher system is mounted in luxurious cars. Objectives: object of sensor like a safety enhancement. Sensors like a accelerometer and proximity sensors. When we accelerating car in a certain limit it's showing green light, but when we much more accelerator it's showing red light, like this type is safety enhancement. And proximity sensors when we reversing our car in parking stations, like it's showing your car is fitted in that area or not, and when we goes nearby that object is showing the beeping, like safety enhancement is also there. And when we touching our cars to another car, like some accidental cases, it certainly opens airbags of our car. Like performance optimization, temperature and pressure. Temperature sensor is also maintain the temperature of engine and temperature of radiator, and pressure sensor also monitor the pressure of tire. Driver assistance, like a ADAS feature which can be automatically drives, like it has a one radar system inside it which is mounted on dashboard. It scanning on the road which vehicle is present nearby and in front of that vehicle, and it automates all the things like light and ultrasonic sensors also automate that type of task. Environmental monitoring, gas and humidity sensors, means when our vehicle is starting, some gases and are entering in our vehicle and some harmful gases are entering our vehicle, then the humidity sensors and gas sensors are automatically detect that types of gases and which can be harmful for human and harmful for environmental also. Stability controls, it's totally related to the steering of that vehicle. There is a gyroscope sensor which can be enhance the stability of that steering, which also provides the stability for that vehicle also. Advantages of sensor: enhanced safety, means when we mount certain types of sensors in our car which can be enhance the safety, driver assistance and maintenance the alerts, means like when there is a fault in engines or in radiator or in any type of device issue, like in car, which can be gives alert in dashboard in red signals and comfort also. Problems of sensor: sometimes it gives false alarms, like they are not able to detect that object or that thing. They are means some misbehavior in signals. Calibration drift, like a sensor can lose the accuracy over time, means we are running our car like a 1 lakh kilometer, 2 lakh kilometer, after that the accelerometer is not working properly, that type of it. Environmental interface, must be dust, moisture and temperature changes affect the sensor performance, because it's electronic device, it has a PCB circuit, and after some time when moisture and humidity is also happen on it, it's not giving the proper reading. And also signal loss, means it is gives signal in digital system, sometimes there is a loose circuit and all that things happen. Due to that we are getting weak and low signals. Like a power consumption, some sensors are drain the vehicle battery quickly, because like a light sensor, it can be monitoring when the automated car is there and the light sensors are working properly, like after 6 p.m. it automatically start the light of vehicle also. Complex integration, means integrating the multiple sensor can be challenging for error prone, means in car there are up to 100 sensors and we have to monitor that 100 sensors in one dashboard. It's too complex task for engineers also. Wear and tear, means some sensors are physical touch with that type of, like pressure sensor and accelerometer sensor, which has a smaller touch in the vehicles wheel, like that's why there are wear and tear is possible. And cost is high, like high quality of sensors, like talking about ECU is one type of sensor which can be integrate all the types of sensors. It has a expensive to install and maintain of that car. Future scopes related enhanced safety, means we have to give more accurate and all that reading. Autonomous driving, like taking the example of Tesla car, improve accuracy, future sensor will be more precise to reliable, like in nowadays the sensors are more accurate but not actually they are working for to meet the expectation of the customers. Like smart connectivity, sensors will integrate with IoT or smarter traffic management. Right now we are connecting all the sensor using wiring system in car. Predictive maintenance, like a sensor will detect the issues early, better the maintenance, means they are we have to take the preventive maintenance for that sensors also. Environmental monitoring, like talking about track pollution, like when we have to pollution control vehicle unit is there, when it mounted in exhaust of that car, which can be reading all the types of harmful gases which are emitted in environmental. After some time it's showing the your you have to check PUC and you have to give service to our vehicle to avoid that type of pollution in environment. Energy efficiency, future sensors will consume less power, like right now all the sensors are working on 12 volt up to 18 volt, but we have to minimize energy consumption, that's why we have to run that sensors on 5 volt also. Cost reduction, like talking about issue is one of the sensors for internal circuit for car, it is expensive like up to 30K, means its value is up to 30,000, but we have to minimize that cost because everyone is not affordable for that when that circuit will be giving the false reading. Thank you.